All right, programming your own split. I've been getting a lot of DMs and questions about looking at each other's splits and programming, so I'll give you a general guideline when creating your own split. So first, you want to train every single muscle group at least twice a week. You can do more, the more frequent the better, but at least twice. All right, for the amount of training days, I recommend you train at least 3 days a week. The max is probably 5 days a week. The sweet spot for many will probably be 3 or 4. But if you really like being in the gym, you can push it all the way to 5 and you notice yourself still progressing, then go ahead. Really don't recommend training 6 days or 7 days a week. Definitely not that. You gotta give yourself time to recover. In terms of volume, aim for like 4 to 10 sets per muscle group for a week and mess around with it. If you could do more, do more. If you need a little bit less, do less. Yeah, experiment and see what you could handle and recover. Make sure you have rest days in between so you don't like train 3 or 4 days consecutively in a row, or you don't train like, let's say you just hit legs. You don't want to hit legs the next day right after. You gotta have like, I recommend having like 48 hours ish in between to give yourself time to recover, and avoid redundant exercise in your programming. So don't program a whole bunch of exercises that are hitting the same muscle through the same muscle action over and over again. Like pick a weight that's heavy enough where you can stay within like the 4 to 10 rep range. I personally like to do 4 to 8 rep range for the most part, but 4 to 10 is probably a good sweet spot for many people. And train hard. So basically train to failure or close to failure on all your working sets and just be consistent with it.